All right, welcome back. So today I'm going to do a little review of this beautiful humidor set with some Behike cigars, commemorative of a famous Cuban musician, Compay Segundo. And we'll do a review of the cigars, look at the humidor, say hi to Watson there. He just got a bath. He got out of some mud. You can see my chair is still muddy. And Daisy's waiting patiently for a treat. We'll do a little boot check as we always do. You got the Blackjack Alligator Belly on today. Looking great. I love the way scales are on Alligator Belly. Blackjack makes a fantastic boot. And an Invicta today. This is sort of a pawn from Rolex. But Invicta makes some nice watches. You know, for the money, for $100, you can get a pretty nice watch. It'll run pretty well. It's automatic and not bad. So we're gonna do a little bit. And I figure a friend of mine actually got me a CD of some Cuban music. Buena Vista Social Club is the name of the CD, and say Compay Segundo is on that. And so I'm gonna play a little bit of his music while we review the humidor and cigars. So let's get her started. There it is, Buena Vista Social Club. Hit play, and this is the first track on there. And Cuban cars on the back of the album. This is Chan Chan. Pretty cool song. So let's head back over here. We'll take a look at this humidor. Now I am going to smoke and review one of these Behikes that come out of it. I've got the Behike right here, and actually I got a few extras, so I'm not smoking the ones that are in this limited edition humidor, but I will smoke one of the ones I got with it. And so you can see this beautiful Behike. And by the way, I don't know what I'm going to do with this humidor, so if you're watching and you have interest in it, let me know. I might be willing to part with it if the right opportunity comes along. So it comes in this great box, almost like almost a leather green box. Inside, the humidor is covered in felt. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I could put the camera down, but we'll try it here, and we'll pull this baby out, and then you'll see, if I get the camera focused, very cool Compay Segundo with the hat. Great picture of him. It's a beautiful case. Holds 10 cigars, 10 of the Behikes. On the bottom it's blank. Just kind of ruffled the cigars. I shouldn't do that. And if we open her up, there she is. So I just ruffled them around, but you can see the Behikes, and then in there is a very cool with the hat. Compay is on the hinges, and then there's a humidity device in here with his famous hat. So cigars look great, and like I said, I'm just not going to touch them, you know. I mean, you know, they're it's a limited edition, and so I've got some other ones. So let's smoke one of these Behikes and see what we think. So give me a minute here. Had it stored in the Euro Cave. All right, so getting ready to fire up this Behike. Sorry, camera angle's probably bad there. Sunlight's kind of funny this time of day. But it's a beautiful kind of a medium brown color to it. I love the Cuban cigars. You first put them in pre-light. They just have that sandy, salty taste to them. It's famous for Cuban. So big cigar. I think this is the 56 Behike, and perfect pre-light draw. No construction issues. Put together really well. We took a tour of the Cohiba factory where they're making these Havana. It's amazing. Alright, I think we're evenly lit. Great cigar. Perfect draw, no issues. Nice flavor. Tons of gray white smoke. Flavor definitely has a unique Cuban taste to it. Creaminess, a lightness, a little bit of herbal, sandy. Made by the hardworking people in Cuba, and they do an amazing job with their cigars. There's nothing quite like them. I mean, I'm a big fan of other cigars too. Dominicans, Nicaraguan, Honduran, those that mix, but there's just something very unique about a Cuban cigar. Great smoke, smooth. Got some strength to it, but it's smooth, doesn't knock you out. Just a very relaxed and enjoyable cigar. You know, the beautiful thing is that these are only available really in Cuba. You know, you can get them obviously that are shipped through other countries, not in the U.S., and sometimes some questionably authentic ones that come into the U.S., but Cuban tobacco, for the most part, has remained germane. In other words, you go to Cuba, that's the only thing you'll get is Cuban cigars, right? You won't get other cigars, and so they haven't mixed them. And I'm not saying mixing is bad. I mean, you get some incredible flavors out of Nicaraguan, Honduran, even Mexican, you know, all kinds of different tobacco mixed to make really great cigars. But there's sort of a purity to the Cuban cigars right now, which will end when that embargo ends. I'm sure they'll start mixing. And you may keep some that are simply, and just as you have some Nicaraguans that are only Nicaraguans, but right now that's why it's such a unique flavor to get a Cuban. So, if you watch this long, I will tell you that, you know, the Segundo Behike is a it's really a special occasion cigar. You just don't smoke Behike for no reason. You could, but I'm smoking this today, and I realize there's people view this one side or the other generally, but in commemoration of the arrest of Donald J. Trump. So I've been waiting for this day, and I think he's a horrible, horrible American. He's done great harm to this country, caused an insurrection. And although I think there's many other charges he could get arrested for, this one seems the most minimal. Hush money, campaign finance, could have affected the vote. You know, the Stormy Daniels information. Probably not. Those that would have voted for Trump, I mean, once they heard everything else, I mean, Stormy Daniels wasn't going to change their mind, so probably didn't impact the election, but I'm glad to see that he was, in fact, arrested. And for that, I am celebrating with a Behike. The flavor profile just keeps getting better. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not gonna, this is an hour-long cigar or more. So, trust me, it's good. And if you're interested in this Humidor, let me know. Here it is one more time. There's Waddy drying off, Daisy in the corner, and we'll see you next time.